Hello and welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We are trying to fix our economy while continuing to expand, and we are being harassed by the Axiom Major Console. So we're cash negative, but we are slowly working our way to cash positive. A lot of it just has to do with population. We just have to wait for the populations to grow large enough to become positive. The development's fine, and the happiness is fine. So none of that should be an issue. But longer term, we're going to have to do something about that. So for the time being, because all we can do is wait, it's counterintuitive in a way because I'm going to... No! No! All right, they colonized the planet I think I was going to colonize. I had sent a colony ship over here, and I think they managed to colonize it before I could get to it. So that is problematic because that is where I wanted to go. So we're going to have to try to take that from them. Yeah, they're actively colonizing there right now. What is the other planet I could potentially colonize? There was another one. All right, let's look at suitability. Okay, I was already heading over here. Is that what you're doing? I think so, because they're building on a planet that has a conish, and that's the type of population that could colonize that. So the only other one that I have available right now is this one, but that's kind of deep within their territory. So I guess I'm gonna have to put a little bit of a pause on this because they beat me to it, which is quite unfortunate. So we'll move you back by the main base, and let's see if there's anything else worth building here. I'm not wasting that for 1%. That is not worth it at all. Okay. Our guy was detected after trying to steal high-powered tractor beams. Wait. Oh, this guy was captured. Okay. Kalshabul group. Okay, so I almost feel like... Oh, wait. That's an actual, like, group of people. We're gonna have to do something to get our boy back. Why don't I introduce you to some pirates? And I could tell you about some minor things and see if you will take this deal. What do you think of this deal? Perfect. Okay. So we should be back on spy duty. Let's see what gets stolen or what they attempt to steal. No, I don't want to do reduce internal unrest. That doesn't super benefit me. I mean, I guess it helps here a little bit, but it's not really what I want to do. I hate to have to keep stepping in and manually doing this. I was hoping automating it would be better. I thought I had every other type turned off too, like every other type of mission. Well, let's just try to get the low-hanging fruit here. We need these guys. We need to steal research. And let's just keep doing like point defense and stuff. Okay, we got another group of people. We have inspired. Okay, so you got enhanced countermeasures. You're back to no mission. Let's go ahead and get you back to stealing and focus on things that are probably a little too cheap. Let's do efficient beam weapons. I think we have the better tech, but it's good to do. I'd really like to just end this war. Okay, I guess we'll just continue going on there. I am down to try to land on this planet while they have very low population. So let's see how our troop ships are doing. I have them coming over here to scoop up the troops. They definitely have more fleet power than I do by a lot because they have more ships. But I feel like if I could sneak in there and just land real quick, I might be able to take it before they could even respond. We'll have to see how that goes, though. What are these guys doing here? They're just destroying my stuff. Hey, they're ending the war. Okay, I will accept that just so that I don't lose this base. All right, troop research. That sounds really good. We are no longer at war with anyone. We'll come back and take this planet at a later time. I'm not too pressed about it. And we still want to scoop up the troops anyway because they're not really doing anything over there. I left them there on purpose just because they were getting they were suppressing rebellion when we first took it over, but everybody's super happy here now, so there's really no reason to do that anymore. All right, new colony ship is completed. Hopefully that means they are scooping up people, which in a way kind of sucks because oh, it's actually helping our. That's weird. I would have thought having less people would mean worse, but it's all right. Whatever helps the struggling economy we're dealing with. Okay, so I think I want to put some ships on. I think I want to modify the ship design thing here, and it could be automated, but I want certain ships to not be upgraded automatically. So the exploration ships, these need to just go away because they're obsolete. I think, I don't know. I kind of want to do, let's put them on manual for now. I do want them to retrofit on their own when they get a chance, but the amount of retrofitting that takes place every time there's a minor upgrade is, I think it's just a drain on the private economy. And I need to let it kind of build up a little bit so that we can afford to build more bases and whatnot. So I think we also need to, let's see, which one has bigger size. This one's got the biggest size. So I think we need to obsolete these ones. I thought they'd be automatically obsoleting too, but oh, I have it all. Okay. I'm fine with the stations retrofitting automatically. I think just the scouts I'm more worried about. Anything else I'm not really pressed on. Fuel tankers, they're fine. Yeah, these I don't really have any. Maybe at some point later on I will be more considerate of not automatically retrofitting, but I'm running a little light on my military, and that's probably dumb because we have a lot of people attacking us all the time. But I feel like it helps me keep the economy moving. I could be completely wrong on that. The more resources I'm sinking into ships, the more negative this is going to be. And I'd rather that cash be spent growing. I guess we could build this. Not super beneficial, I don't think, but like 8% is not great, but we'll make do. All right, exploration is happening. I want to grow more in this direction because I don't see any immediate threats over here. So I'd really like to continue expanding in this direction if possible. Okay, we did steal enhanced countermeasures. We did steal enhanced point defense. So let's go back to stealing a little more. The more we could steal, the better off we are. Let's do enhanced target tracking. Something to beef up our tech. All right, medium bombers is potentially good. Troop transports, energy collection. Let's do energy collection. We're investing in colonization pretty heavily. All right, have we discovered anything new that changes our perspective on suitability? All right, we did found a new colony, which is great because that'll help us grow that much quicker. I'm not worried about counterintelligence at this point. They can automate that later on. I think multi-role starships would be great, but it's just way too risky to try to get that, I think, at this point. Projectile batteries. Let's go ahead and line that up. Stop. I wish you could just like say stop recommending this particular base. Because it is annoying when you're declining it over and over and over again. Those I will definitely get. Those are pretty rare resources. I never noticed. It's almost like a perfect circle around here. Pretty interesting. We are still flying over here, running out of fuel along the way. So let's see how the fuel tanker logic works. It looks like it's fueling up and then hopefully going to juice up the ships that we have. Okay, completely destroyed the Black Horde, so they're starting to kill off pirates, which is fine. I don't really have an issue with that. Critical research breakthrough. Okay, I'm super grateful that happened because that's going to half the amount of time. It was a 10-year tech, so that shaves 5 years off the tech. This, I'm hoping we get, fairly up and running. It's going to take a while, but it's just down to the population growing at this point for this particular planet. We should have some migration happening between planets. So let's just take a look at that if we can. So I'm looking for passenger ships. Yeah, these are all passengers migrating between planets. Although, you know what? This probably, I should mark this as, is that the same type of planet? This is mangrove forest. This is marshy swamp. So no, the rules are different. We probably should want, really? Captured? I don't like that. All right, suitability is not great. Anything that's like plus 13 is kind of garbage. I'll leave the Hakonish on there. The humans don't need to be here. Kuro is fine. None of these guys are any better than the other. You could stay, and you definitely don't want to stay. So we'll just click that, and that should be all set. I'm wondering if I should try to use the slave stuff, if that would help at all. I'm kind of hesitant to do it, but maybe I should, because we do get a bonus. Okay, so the Savage Rock. The only downside to that is the Savage Rock. We've already tried to bail out multiple times, so we have very little to negotiate a deal with them with. But I could have them meet other people, and then maybe they will attack them as a result of knowing them now, and that'll be their problem and not mine. So I kind of like that idea. Okay, steel research. Let's go for efficient beam weapons again, and then we have let's take a gamble on medium bombers while we have the bonus, because 75%, not great, but it's not the worst. Okay, so we should have, oh, everybody's out of fuel. Please tell me you're just mining fuel right now, but hopefully after that you'll fill up. All right, here we go again. Savage Rock has one of our spies captured, so we're gonna have to do another deal negotiation. I'm hesitant to use one of these because they have a lot of value. I'd almost rather spend the cash while I have it. We've been pretty lucky so far that nobody's developed a trait that has been like, double agent or anything particularly bad. All right, your odds of getting these techs are really bad, so let's do something that we have a better chance of getting. Nobody's at war with us currently, but I feel like it's coming pretty soon. Let's just keep expanding our empire, doing what we can to grow, doing what we can to get more resources. If I take a look at the private economy, it is still struggling. Retrofitting a lot of ships, I'm sure, but that does generate me like flat cash. Doesn't give me cash flow, but it gives me flat cash, which isn't terrible. Hey, that's cool. So there's a giant hostile hive ship that's right on the periphery. Hopefully it'll head towards the humans, or it'll be somebody else's problem, because this thing will absolutely decimate us. Yep, there it goes. Oh, hello. Take me to this location. Okay, I'm absolutely going to build that. Okay, so let's read this over. In the ruins of a research lab, we have discovered a few dozen Dhayut in crypto sleep chambers, as luck would have it. The supply is stable. We could revive them. Should we? Yes, we should. Do we want to awaken or examine the equipment? So if you awaken them, can you also examine the equipment? Because if you awaken them, the equipment's not damaged. Let's awaken them. See what happens. They're very much like we are. Okay. Steam scientist. Huh. Dissent or doubt. All right, we'll see. We'll see if that backfires on us. So let's take a quick look at research locations. Okay, we are building there. Okay, here we go. Toxic work environment. So label her as like ramblings of a madwoman. Shouldn't be that difficult to control. Okay, we are stealing everything right now. I really want our cash flow to be fixed because I need to invest more in research. I feel like this right here has been stagnant for a while, and I really need to start bumping that up. Some of these have actually gotten worse. Like, why are you worse even though you have more development? No, we have been exposed. We need to steal everything. Sure, let's do advanced blasters. I need to bump up my military strength so I can start holding out against these wars and start, maybe expanding my military. Um, I gotta look at, I think these vault techs don't do anything in particular. Just help with like the plague situation. So let's take a quick gander at that. Yeah, plague curing psionic virus. All right, so enhanced energy collection is not far away. I'll pay to add that. I won't research any more of that. Oh, speaking of which, how are these techs coming along that we are breaking down the ships to get? That's got to be doing us some favors, right? Let's take a quick look at what ships we have. Oh, we broke them all down. There's nothing left. Okay, you guys are troop transports. You should be part of the first fleet. Or were you already part of the first fleet? Let's just do ships not in fleet. Oh, we didn't break them down. Okay. Okay, so you guys are all still maneuvering to go get broken down. It appears to be taking you quite a while. Yeah, you guys are like ready to go right now. All right, let's get you to come over here and retire. I think you can come over here and retire. I'm doing it at the planet because the shipyards are better at building and retrofitting. They have more bandwidth, so I feel like that's I don't want to clog it up by retiring ships there. Now, why are these fuel tankers? A lot of them have no mission, but we have ships that are pending refueling and are like struggling to get to where they need to go. So I think what we need to do is take some of these ships that have no mission and refuel some of these ships. All right, let's zoom in on if we can. Wait, why am I not seeing them? Okay, research breakthrough. Oh, well, that's a bummer. I spent that money for no reason. It happens. All right, so this guy, you refuel this guy. This guy, you refuel this guy. And then this guy, where'd you go? You can go refuel this guy. Now, some of these, I like, just to be fair, I think some of this might be because I didn't restart the game and it's carryover from the previous, or I'm misunderstanding how it should work. I just imagine if they're idle fuel ships, they should probably be flying around and refueling stuff that's completely out. So yeah, research I will absolutely do. What did you warped light field? That's what you were stealing. Let's go ahead and go back to the Savage Rock Raiders and try to steal a little more. This list is getting smaller and smaller. I was focusing on like laser weapons and projectile weapons, so I've been ignoring the missiles, but maybe I should do a little bit of that. Or just do like efficient maneuvering, keep boosting the other aspects of ship tech. Okay, we discovered a new species, which is just ducky. New colonies. There is another colony here I can colonize. And this would actually be the Dhayut. So you should absolutely go here and colonize it. All right, that's perfect. It'll take a while to get there, and I think it'll probably run out of fuel along the way. Oh, they're attacking the pirates. So they're coming in and trying to wipe out these pirates. I was worried. I saw them. I'm like, oh, they're coming to war with us again. But we might be all right. I think they're trying to they're allowing these people to be too happy. If they collected higher taxes and kept them more neutral, we'd have more cash flow coming in. Oh, absolutely take that. The private economy is kind of fixating around 40, around 40K. I think it's because all these ships are retrofitting every time we get a new tech. It's working in our favor indirectly because those retrofits are giving us cash on hand, which allows our negative cash flow to eat through that. But it's not allowing us to spend the money when we look at our funding levels, and I want to do excess for colony growth and research. It's never going to get this when we're in the negative. Captured by the Savage Rock. Okay, well, lost another one. We'll wait for these two to finish in case another one gets captured, because well, if two get captured, I want to spend the money, or spend one of those like larger valued knowledge pieces. But if nobody gets captured, I'll prop them. Yep, they got captured. Okay. I thought we were supposed to be like super great spies. Like, why is this happening? Oh, we're already queued up on the Mining stations, that's pretty good. Uh, resort locations. We absolutely should build resort locations. Don't need that. I just want the plus scenery ones. I mean, I got to imagine these are worth something. All right, are we done stealing? Wait, did we just get new spies? Did I miss that? Agent captured. Okay. I thought our agents were captured. Oh, Savage Rock invaders eliminated. Well, that stinks. I was stealing from them. All right, well, I guess we're just gonna have to steal from somebody else. Let's do steal. Well, I guess we could just try to look at what percentage is most likely. Okay, I think those are. I should probably go to research and just see what I could steal. So we're not too far behind anybody else here. Oh, I'll steal that. Compressed fuel storage. Let me get farther out in space. I guess I didn't have to give him anything to get my spies back. Okay, we got a boost. We stole efficient maneuvering from somebody who doesn't exist anymore. Guess it was like the last escape. We're stealing the tech. All right, let's see what else we can do. Compressed fuel storage, 91%, absolutely. Let's just double down on that. Is that actually better fuel tech than what we have, though? I don't even know. We are almost to colonizing this. How is our fleet doing on topping up on fuel? Not that well. You're still mining fuel, which very slow process. Would have thought we would have been a little further along by now. What is going on with these ships now? You've got no mission, but you're pretty much to where we need you to be. Let's retire you here. You guys are full. Retire you here. Retire you over here. I want all the tech from retiring these guys. That's the main benefit. All right, so these guys are out of fuel. Lethal Cutlass. Majestic Swarm. Did anyone transfer into a Relentless Swarm? No. Okay, I guess that'll be your job. Okay, what's going on with you? Why can I not see you? Okay, pause. Okay, you transfer fuel to this one. Hey, research breakthrough. Disassembling. That's pretty great. Who still needs fuel? Lethal Cutlass. You're transferring fuel to Lethal Cutlass. So you should be fueled up at some point relatively soon. Right, Lethal Cutlass, you are all good. Let's go ahead and retire you. Oh, I retired two over here. Let me come over here and retire this other one. All right, so you retire there. Let's go ahead and build this mining base. I think we are getting to the point where everybody has fuel, or they're close enough to a base where I'm not going to worry about it anymore. Yeah, Majestic Swarm. You're the only one that's far away. So I think the rest of you are just going on fully automate again. We probably have too many fuel ships. Like, we're paying, you know, probably 2,000, 4,000 credits just to keep those afloat for maybe no reason. Evaded detection, stole defense, compressed fuel storage. I'm glad I did the double steal on compressed fuel storage because we didn't get it in one go. All right, so what else do we need? Gravitic weapons. We could steal that. Those are really hard to steal. Looks like Lost Force has the best odds of stealing that particular tech. Or these guys. Huh. Yeah, these are getting pretty risky. I guess let's do multi-target management. I'm trying to focus, I think, on weapon tech and getting ourselves to the point where we get the most benefit when we're building our military ships in particular. There we go. We got compressed fuel storage. That's fantastic. Because of that, I am going to go back here and toggle this back to automatic because fuel storage is super helpful to scout ships. I definitely want to do that. Let's do civilian ships. These can stay on automatic. We're actually getting a lot of cash from all the retrofitting that's happening. I'm hoping this private economy is starting to get better. The amount of money, the revenue is going up. So previous was 201, this is 214. So we are seeing an increase in our economy. Um, we're seeing an increase in colony tax as well. Although ship maintenance is probably increasing as on top of that. It's getting a little better. Um, tourism, we're seeing an increase in that from building all the resort bases. So we're just gonna keep going on that and keep that bonus income rolling in. And we are just about to get improved colonization, which is good. I'm hoping it'll help make more things habitable for us. The suitability wise, there's nothing anywhere nearby. I'd really like a new hyperdrive tech. Like that would allow us to expand faster and explore faster. You need to come break down over here. I think this is the one I'm going to. Yeah, we got a couple queued up at each. This guy's refueling. We could break this down after. Yeah, you're not terribly far away. All right, improved colony tech is researched. What else do we want to research? I have to be a little careful with, like, I don't know if I want to spend the time researching this if our spies are able to steal it quickly. Because once we're out of being able to steal the easy stuff, we're gonna just get riskier and riskier missions. So I think I'd rather have the spies spend their time doing that. Um, this is pretty close, but we are gonna get more of this as the we'll probably get this automatically with everything breaking down. This is unique to us, so we're not going to be able to steal this, and I don't know how much of this we're gonna be able to discover on our own. So I'm kind of feeling like doing this. Yeah, look how close we are to all this. I think we're gonna be stealing a lot of this, or either stealing or researching a lot of these techs from the ship breakdowns. All right, so improved colonization, that gives us a better colonization module with more population we could bring in one go, and we have a limited terraforming facility. I would like to start looking at better colonization tech, but man, we are struggling with the research. I don't know why it's so bad this time around. I don't know. We'll see. We got a new colony, and it is our Spidey boys, so we should be able to transfer population pretty efficiently over here. So I imagine this will fill up pretty quick. We are definitely working towards positive cash flow, which is even better. We just got to keep expanding. Like the name of the game is expansion. The more we can lock down on expansion, the better off we're going to be. I'm hoping we get a research breakthrough on our own here. I don't really want to have to crash and spend 100K, but I will if I have to. I want to at least give it a little time. So let's give it to like 20% maybe, and just see if it develops a critical success. And if it doesn't, I'll go ahead and pay the money while we have it. Oh, there we go with more rating of our bases. Once we get better shields and have better tech, we should be better off with defending our bases from the pirates. So I'm not going to be as pressed about that in the future. But as of right now, it certainly is concerning. We should probably start building ships, like military ships. Oh, hello. What techs do you have? Okay, you're another one I could break down for some more tech research. You have no fuel, so you're gonna go there and refuel, which is fine. I thought I already built a planetary administration center, but yeah, I'll absolutely build that everywhere that I can. You're refueling just because we're almost there. Extended gravitic weapons, yes, and multi-target management. Steel research. I think the prowlers. Let's see what research is left to steal. Area weapons, let's check that off the list. All right, I feel like these guys were not the best. Prowlers, best percentage so far. That's shield recharge, that's not the other thing. Yeah, see, these are all getting like super risky to steal. So prowlers are definitely the best odds of success. So let's go ahead and try to steal a tech. Oh man, multi-role starships. Do rapid PD. And then you We'll just focus on Beskara Prowlers until they're wiped out. You can do hybrid plasma weapons. We're just gonna keep pushing the tech. That just why did that just jump? Oh, so the ships were breaking down. Maybe they had no. I have no idea why that tech just leapfrogged. I mean, you guys will see that. Just the percentage just jumping drastically. So something happened that caused a massive dump of this particular pulse jump theory tech to accelerate. And I have no idea what it was or what mechanic led to that. Okay, we are starting to work towards cash positive, which is great. Let's take a look at the economy and see what exactly has changed. Tourism jumped a lot. I want to say this was like 3,000 when we looked at it earlier. So we're just gonna keep going with that. Our projected colony tax has gone up again. So, you know, growth is the foundation of all economic, you know, benefit that we're gonna get. So the more population we have, the more money we're gonna get. And private economy is also scaling. Not as much. It's kind of stagnant. It's going up a little bit, but we're seeing the available cash remaining. It's actually growing a little bit right now, but you know, around 40. Once this starts spiraling and gets up into the hundreds of thousands, we're good. We're set. Hey, we're positive cash flow right now. That's pretty exciting. All right, well, I think this might be a good place to put the cut in for today. We have achieved, well, mostly achieved our goal. We have a new hyperdrive tech coming. We're stealing the pants out of every tech we could possibly get our hands on. We have a decent amount of cash in the bank, and we were, for a brief second before I paused it, cash positive. So, and we grew. We got another like 2 colonies, I think, over here and here. So things are trending in the right direction overall. Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel to see more content in the future, and we'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.